Hello children, today I am going to tell you about the topic chemical reaction of chapter number 1 of your science book. Now children, as we have seen all around us certain changes जो कि आपने देखा होगा, जैसे कि ripening of the fruit, photosynthesis, rusting of iron nail, curdling of milk, that means dahi jamana, curdling of milk. आपने देखा होगा कि जब ये चेंजेस होते हैं तो हमें वापस में ओरिजिनल सब्सटेंस नहीं मिलता. सो ये चेंजेस जो कि हमारे सराउंडिंग में होते हैं, दीज आर नोन एज chemical changes or chemical reactions. That means all the reactions which are taking place in which a new substance is formed. That means, I'll write the definition. In which a new substance is formed, reaction in which new substance is formed and we do not get back the original substance is called a chemical reaction. Now, जब ये chemical reactions होते हैं तो आप कैसे पता करेंगे कि आपके सराउंडिंग जो रिएक्शंस हैं वो केमिकल रिएक्शंस हैं या नहीं. So certain factors that determine whether a reaction is chemical or not. तो ऐसे कौन से फैक्टर्स हैं जिससे आप पता कर सकते हैं कि ये जो रिएक्शंस हैं वो केमिकल रिएक्शंस हैं. नंबर 1, चेंज ऑफ स्टेट. चेंज ऑफ स्टेट से आपका क्या मतलब है? चेंज ऑफ स्टेट से मतलब सॉलिड टू लिक्विड, लिक्विड टू गैस एंड वाइस वर्सा. सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आप एक एग्जाम्पल ले लो. When magnesium ribbon जब हीट की जाती है in the presence of oxygen, it burns and give a powdery substance of magnesium oxide. बर्न होके मैग्नीशियम ऑक्साइड का पाउडरी सब्सटेंस मिलता है. Such a reaction shows the change of the state. Okay. Now, number 2, change in color. कलर में अगर कोई रिएक्शन में कलर चेंज है, that means it is also a chemical reaction. For example, when potassium iodide in aqueous means, children, aqueous means the solution which is made in water. Solution made in water is known as an aqueous solution. Potassium iodide, when react with silver nitrate in aqueous form, it gives potassium nitrate plus silver iodide, which is yellow in color. Okay, so this type of reaction is also chemical reaction, and how can you find it? By changing the color. Number 3, evolution of gas. जब गैस निकले, किसी रिएक्शन से जब गैस निकलता है या प्रोड्यूस होता है, सच अ रिएक्शन इज कॉल्ड chemical reaction. Example, this is all examples. Example, zinc plus हाइड्रोजन क्लोराइड, जिंक ग्रैन्यूल्स को जब हाइड्रोजन क्लोराइड में डालते हैं तो वो फॉर्म करता है जिंक क्लोराइड प्लस हाइड्रोजन की गैस प्रोड्यूस होती है, इवॉल्व होती है, which can be seen in the form of the bubbles. This gas is coming out. So this is an example of a chemical reaction. Now number 4, change in color. Change in temperature. Change in temperature. अगर कोई रिएक्शन ऐसा है जिसमें टेम्परेचर कम होता है या टेम्परेचर ज़्यादा होता है, सच टाइप ऑफ रिएक्शंस इज नोन एज केमिकल रिएक्शन. ये रिएक्शंस भी दो टाइप के होते हैं, एक्सोथर्मिक एंड एंडोथर्मिक. नाउ एक्सोथर्मिक मीन्स व्हाट? फॉर एग्जांपल, कैल्शियम ऑक्साइड जब वाटर से रिएक्ट करता है तो ये फॉर्म करता है calcium hydroxide plus it gets heated up, heat is given out. Such a reaction in which heat is given out is known as exothermic reactions. क्या बोलते हैं इसको? Exothermic reactions. CaO means calcium oxide, which is known as quicklime. CaO quicklime है, and calcium hydroxide is known as slacked lime. It is known as slacked lime. क्या बोलते हैं? Slacked lime. Now, same way, another example, that is calcium carbonate in the solid form. When heated, it forms calcium oxide plus carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is a gas and it is given out. So इसको इस तरह arrow mark से represent करते हैं. And this is a sign of heating. Calcium carbonate in the solid form, and this is your calcium oxide. This is a example in which heat supply करनी पड़ती है reactant को. Reactant को heat supply करते हैं. That's why this reaction is known as endothermic reaction. समझ आया आप लोगों को? इसको बोलते हैं endothermic reaction because heat is given. Heat is supplied to the reactant. Now, next and the last point is formation of precipitate. अब precipitate क्या होता है? Precipitate means a insoluble solid substance. Insoluble solid substance अगर फॉर्म हो, कोई insoluble substance अगर किसी रिएक्शन में फॉर्म हो तो वो रिएक्शन केमिकल रिएक्शन होता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, barium chloride when react with sodium sulfate, this is sodium sulfate, it gives barium sulfate plus NaCl. Barium sulfate is a PPT. It's a white colored PPT. So this is also a chemical reaction. One more example मैं आपको देती हूँ, that is HCl in the aqueous form when react with NaOH, also in the aqueous form, it gives NaCl plus H2O, and this NaCl is also a insoluble solid here in this case. So इसको भी आप एक chemical reaction बोल सकते हैं और ये chemical reaction. So children, today in this topic what we have covered, that is what is a chemical reaction, What is a chemical reaction? Different examples of chemical reaction taking place in our daily life. And number 3, what we have covered in the topic is the factors that determine whether a reaction is a chemical reaction or not. So what are those factors? That is change of the state, evolution of the gas, change of the color, then formation of the precipitate and change in the temperature. Thank you for today.